You're a hard guy to reach.
I don't answer the phone anymore.
Actually, the phone said disconnected.
That's one of the reasons.
All the waters are turning red in the rooms on Bourbon Street. The girls get out of bed, afraid they've stained the sheets.
God, it's been a long time. How do I know him? I mean, does anybody really know Max Gabriel? I mean, isn't that the point of you coming here, is to find out who Max Gabriel is? Who is Max Gabriel?
And Michael takes me walking on a beach in sudden daylight. On a day, all I could see was the broken lightning.
Somehow I got a cassette. I brought Matt out. I was like, Matt, you gotta listen to this tape.
It was 2003, so you know most people had even gone digital, but he was still using cassettes. I think he just switched over from like a reel to reel. They were all worn down and looked like they'd been passed around the whole city.
I swear this sounds like it's been recorded on like wax cylinder, like Thomas Edison. We're like, who is this guy? So we started trying to find him, and we ended up going to this quote-unquote ladder factory. And there were tons of ladders there, and I don't know if I actually saw the one, the infinite, the ladder to the heavens or whatever that Max himself was building. In the back room at the ladder factory were a lot of plants, and supposedly all the soil that these plants were being grown in was soil that had been borrowed, shall we say, from the Bob Dylan estate.
Max was Dylan's gardener. I mean, we know that's true. It doesn't mean that Dylan actually knew that Max was his gardener. It might have been the kind of case where Max was sneaking in to Dylan's compound at night and gardening.
A lot of Max's friends are a little bit fringe, maybe fringe society.
I'm a painter. I am. Mostly still life's fruit.
So we you know, basically approached him like, do you think you could do a record? We came to an agreement.
Salome, I'll meet you at O'Connor's.
We felt really fortunate to get Scott on board.
Basically, the rule is when Bruce calls, you go. He calls, hey, Scotty, why don't you come down to the shore and lay down some tracks, you know, so you basically go and you play and you leave, and it's great, you know. He's a genius.
If you broke down.
So Scott Healy brought in the who's who of New York City studio musicians.
Steve Holling on drums, he played with McCartney, he played with Wings, he played with Joe Cocker, Sean Pelton on drums. Sean's played with Dylan, Sheryl Crow, Batiki Kumalu from the Paul Simon Band, Michael Merritt from the Late Night with Conan show, the great guitarist Glenn Alexander, Jimmy Vivino on guitar. Now we've got some great horn players. Brett Dennen came in and did background vocals. Mark Geary sang on a couple songs, and we had the On Trio, really talented string players from Brooklyn.
Kelly McRae sings backup.
Max did a whole string arrangement.
So that's 4 bars each bar?
Yeah, 4 beats of each. And then 8 beats
do you want something, anything, you change the mix at all?
No. Okay. So fast, down under the bridge, where I let my body down. So don't look for me.
I picked his album out of the stack and put it on and thought I was putting something else on. I thought I was listening to this album that a friend of mine had sent me. And I thought it was this friend of mine for a while, and was blown away because he's not so good.
It was the same old story, just new faces.
And then I wrote the article, you know, and I just told everyone I know. Like, I just, it was sort of like the flavor of the day. You know, I called everyone I knew and just said, this is it. And I would like to think that helped sort of lift it off the ground.
Cut my chin on my narcissism.
He doesn't draw fans like other artists. They're obsessed, deviant musoids.
Wake up, Eleanor. Why don't you wake up, Eleanor? I hear you're finally famous.
There's like people coming in, it's like cockroaches coming out of the woodwork. I'm like, where are these people coming from? On some levels, it's hard to know when he's playing, because like he'll announce some show, but then he'll show up the day before at a different venue. Right now, we're just trying to, you know, get it out there, get it to the masses. We feel like word of mouth is the most powerful tool, and keep him playing and, you know, keep him relatively clean.
It took Max so long to get these records out because he insisted on hand coloring each one.
You know, I got something in the mail the other day, which is this. I don't know if you've listened to it yet. I haven't.
I got so many friends who are calling.
I can't call him, you know, because of the phone.
My nights are rich with their
The kid could juggle. I mean, he was a master juggler. He juggled knives.
I don't know, I never listened to lyrics. I could give a shit.
Now I don't know my name. What is calling me?
I don't know what he like showers or bathes in, but it's like there's a strange, it's not patchouli, it's like a
games? You know they're killing me.
The Minutemen, Ornette Coleman, Derek Bailey.
This is something
I forget what it's called. It's the one where you slap each other's hands. And Max was pretty quick, but this snake charmer was a lot quicker. If you see Max, you tell him, I still have his guitar. This is his guitar, this one here. It's a Harmony Rocket. I don't know if we can say that. I don't want you to get sued.